Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions, and thank you again so much for our time together. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. As you can hear, my voice is still not very good yet. Sister Bev is going to be preaching the 10 and 3 at main campus. Pastor Ryan is going to preach 7:30 South and 12:30 East, and I'm going to hang out with the people at East all day today and just make sure that we've got all the transportation, because for the next 2 weeks, everybody from East will be joining us at Main. And then on May 18th, we open our brand new 1,000-seat auditorium at the corner of Pioneer and Shaw. So we're going to have a great time. I want to talk to you today about what causes poverty and what brings about and develops prosperity. In Proverbs chapter 21, verse 17, it says, "He who loves pleasure will become poor. Whoever loves wine and oil will never be rich." They might have a little prosperity, but they'll never be rich. Now, you and I just need to understand that when people pursue pleasure, that brings poverty. Pleasure is expensive. I meet so many young people today that they don't want to work. They grew up in a family that struggled, and they saw all the sacrifice of their parents, and they've had a pretty good life because of all the hard work and struggle of their parents. But when you begin to talk to them about hard work, they have more of an entitlement attitude. And I really get in the face of these young people and say, this desire that you have for pleasure all the time, this desire that you have to just go enjoy yourself all the time, you don't understand that when you love this, it says you will become poor. This is why so many families, there'll be one generation that sacrifices and breaks poverty off of a family. And then the second and the third generation, they just live with this entitlement mentality, and they just want to consume and have pleasure, and they don't understand it brings a family from wealth right back down to poverty. We have to learn to love work. Now, please forgive me. I know people hate it when I say things like that, but we have to learn to begin to love hard work. The Bible says all hard work brings a profit. Now, if we'll learn to love hard work, if we'll learn to love the feeling of accomplishment when we worked hard and we've struggled and we've built something, this is what will bring prosperity to our families. I look at our congregation at COP and all the struggle and sacrifice and hard work, but we've broken poverty off of a congregation, and now we see great wealth flowing. But the second generation and the third generation, you need to understand the enjoyment of hard work. You need to quit looking at hard work as such a burden and begin to see that hard work is a pleasure. You don't want to chase the pleasures of life. You want to learn to chase hard work. Now, the second thing he says here, "In the house of the wise are stores of choice food and oil, but a foolish man devours all he has." We must learn to not consume everything. If we really want prosperity to grow in our family, we have to learn to not let money burn a proverbial hole in our pocket. We have to learn to save things. We have to learn that with every paycheck we set aside some savings, that we can be a little Ilocano. Like, I like the shirts at Marks and Spencer's, okay? I can actually walk in and buy a shirt and it fits me, and that's a blessing for me because I'm a little bigger. But I don't buy them when I just walk in and I see them. I wait until they go on sale. And because my size is double extra large, usually there's plenty available. Now, I may not always buy exactly what I want, but I buy what fits and I buy what's on sale, marked down. Now, say, "Pastor, you're just so Ilocano." You can have nice things and still save money. You just have to learn to bargain and shop and make a little negotiation. But I want to challenge you today. Don't spend everything you've got. Do you really want to prosper? Then have stores of choice food and oil. Don't devour everything you have. Now, you learned two things today. You learned what causes poverty, a love of pleasure, and what brings prosperity, learning to save.